Hey guys, it is day 14 of Veda, and today I went and got the prompt at the Savvy Sexy Social website. The prompt today is, what is the hardest thing about your job? My main business, I do a lot of different kinds of art, but my main business is digital pet portraits. And the hardest thing about my job sometimes is working with the snapshots that my clients send me. Oftentimes people will send me horribly low resolution photos. Our phones these days will take high res images. The trick is sending them at the full resolution. And people have a hard time with that. So, and the other thing is sometimes they'll just send me poorly shot photos. And sometimes I can work magic on them, and I like the challenge of trying to work magic. Sometimes I get great images, and that's always, I do have some clients that have good eyes and they can take pretty good photos. And when that happens, the work just flows beautifully. But sometimes I have to spend an hour or longer just addressing either low resolution or glow eye or other issues just to get the image enhanced to a point where it's decent. So today I'm gonna talk about, and I'm not exaggerating. I've had people send me, I've had people send me a picture of cat curled up in a bed, and I'll create this portrait, enhancing the bedding, making it more colorful, and I'll provide the proofing. Client will email me back. This is literally what happens. They'll email me back, I love it, the colors are so great, but I can't see Bobo's eyes. And I'm like, look back at that original photo you sent me, and you'll see that Bobo's eyes aren't there. They're closed. You never had Bobo's eyes in the photo to begin with. So think about what you're doing when you shoot and when you send an image to be worked with. And I can do a lot with challenging photos, but the better the photo, I think the better the pet portrait. So with that in mind, I'm going to give you only 2 tips today about shooting. So here we go. Okay, number 1, think about your lighting. In this shot, we have a black dog, my Millie, in a dark room in front of the light source. And I can't even see her face. Now I can adjust things in Photoshop and play with levels, but there's no detail here. This is a horrible, horrible shot. Okay, here we're outside. The lighting is better, but I'm standing over her and shooting down at her, and I can't even see her eyes. So a better approach would be to get down on the ground, which is what I did, and you'll see that in the next shot. Get down on the ground, get your jeans dirty, and get at eye level with your pet. Okay, that's my pretty girl. I'm on the ground with her. Okay, we're gonna do those 2 things again. Here we are in a dark room, and this is Higgins. I cannot see his face. I'm shooting down at him. This is a horrible shot. Okay, so this is in my studio, and I have pretty good light, and this is Higgins. Same dog, a different shot. He is tiny, and so it's hard to really get on his level. So I find that if I put him in a chair, I'm going to get a much better shot. And, I'm still on the ground, but he is eye level with me. And, sometimes it's hard when they're tiny to really get low enough. So put him on a table, put him on a chair. And if you have mobility issues, put him on a table. If you can't bend over and get down low, bring the dog up high. Okay, this is a shot of Whitman and Millie outside, and it's a beautiful shot of my yard, but I don't think it's necessarily a great shot of them. When you're shooting for portrait photography, whether it's a child or a dog, they really need to be the largest thing in the frame. Okay, so here's Whitman upstairs in the natural light in the studio. I'm in his face. I'm really close to this dog, and I think it's an okay photo. Okay, so this shot of Pixel is not perfect, and I wanted to include it because of that. Her ears are chopped off, but look at what we've got. She's the largest thing in the frame. I can see her coat texture and that gray beard. I can see her eyes. I love this shot. It's not perfect, but it's got good lighting. It's got good texture and good detail. So experiment. But get up close, get on their level, and shoot a lot. Anyway, have fun today, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.